Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Today, let's talk about an operation that's available in quite a few C-like programming languages. This is called the ternary operator, also known as the question mark operator. Hold it. Please do note that there is a bit of notation abuse going on here. The correct name for this operator is the ternary if operator. Ternary refers to the fact that the operation consists of three parts, as we will see later. We often call it the ternary operator instead of a ternary operator because it is usually the only ternary operation in a programming language. But do note that this is abuse of terminology. Now, back to the show. Now, honestly, I used to hate this a lot, but now that I've come to use it quite a bit, I've started to, not hate it quite as much. Anyway, we're going to try and understand what it means, how to use it, and how not to use it. So first of all, what is the ternary operator? It is in fact a convenient way to transform an if-else statement that is two blocks of code all onto a single line. Let's try to understand this better by looking at an example. In this case, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set an output variable, and if a user has set the input, then we want to use the input. If it hasn't been set, we want to return a default. The way we check to see if the input has been set by the user is by checking a flag. So yeah, the code looks like this. It's extremely simple, but it can be even more simple with the ternary operator. In fact, the simplification looks like this. So let's try to understand it better by reading it from left to right. It basically says this. We want to assign something to the variable output. And to do that, we're going to first check, has the flag been set? If yes, take the input. Otherwise, take the default. That's it. So I guess when we put it this way, it's pretty clear. The question mark is like asking a question because we are asking to see if this condition is true. If it is true, then do this. Otherwise, do that. So yeah, when used tastefully, the question mark operator actually makes a lot of sense. It's not too bad in terms of making code unreadable. Of course, it's very easy to break this. If you don't name your variables well, or if you try to nest multiple question mark operators with each other, things start to go very crazy. You can't even tell, where one operation exists, where the other operation exists. You don't know where is the if, where is the else, and yeah, that is going to make your code horribly unreadable. So yeah, I think when it comes to using the question mark operator, the important part is to actually write it in a way that makes sense. This involves using good variable names, using parentheses wherever necessary, and well, try to avoid nesting question mark operations. Anyway, that has been a rundown of the ternary operator, also known as the question mark operator. I hope you've learned something today, but that's all there is for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, consider checking out the rest of my work on my channel. Alternatively, you may be interested in a playlist of all the other episodes of Friday Minis. If you'd like to show me some monetary support, I am on Patreon. You can find a link to my campaign in the video description. Of course, you can simply like this video or leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can. To keep in touch with my future uploads, do subscribe to this channel. And for even more updates, check out the official Twitter account for this channel at 0612TV. Thank you for your support.